To troubleshoot AWS Amplify AppSync integration, start by understanding the basics of both services. AWS Amplify is a development platform that helps you build, deploy, and manage scalable mobile and web applications, while AppSync is a managed GraphQL service that makes it easy to build scalable, offline-enabled, and real-time mobile and web applications using GraphQL. First, verify that your AWS Amplify project is properly configured and that you have installed the necessary dependencies, including the AWS Amplify CLI and the AppSync SDK. Next, check that your AppSync schema is correctly defined and deployed to your AppSync API. Common issues with AppSync integration include authentication and authorization problems, schema definition errors, and data source configuration issues. To troubleshoot authentication issues, ensure that your AppSync API is configured to use the correct authentication provider, such as Amazon Cognito, and that your client-side code is properly configured to handle authentication. For schema definition errors, check that your schema is valid and correctly formatted, and that you have deployed the latest version of your schema to your AppSync API. To troubleshoot data source configuration issues, verify that your data sources are correctly configured and that your AppSync API has the necessary permissions to access your data sources. When troubleshooting, use the AWS Amplify CLI and the AppSync console to monitor and debug your API. You can use the AWS Amplify CLI to run commands that help you diagnose and fix issues, while the AppSync console provides a graphical interface for monitoring and debugging your API. Best practices for troubleshooting AppSync integration include regularly checking the AWS Amplify and AppSync documentation for updates and changes, testing your API thoroughly before deploying it to production, and using logging and monitoring tools to track issues and performance problems. By following these steps and best practices, you can quickly and effectively troubleshoot issues with your AWS Amplify AppSync integration and ensure that your application is running smoothly and efficiently.